Welcome back to World Music Facts, the channel where we uncover the hidden stories, unforgettable moments, and fascinating facts behind the world's greatest songs and movies. Before we begin this amazing journey, make sure to subscribe to World Music Facts, press the like button, and share this video with other music and movie lovers. Your support helps us bring more incredible stories from the world of entertainment. Today, we are going to explore the fascinating story behind one of the most iconic opening songs in Hollywood history, Canción del Mariachi, and a legendary movie connected with it, Desperado, released in 1995. This is not just a story of a song. It is a story of passion, music, revenge, and a filmmaker who transformed a small dream into a worldwide cinematic success. When Desperado begins, audiences are introduced to a mysterious man carrying a guitar case. He walks into a dangerous world filled with crime, secrets, and revenge. But what makes this opening unforgettable is a powerful sound of a Mexican-style guitar melody playing in the background. That song is Canción del Mariachi. The song immediately creates a unique atmosphere. It introduces the audience to the spirit of a wandering musician, a man connected with music but surrounded by danger. The combination of guitar, emotion, and storytelling made this song one of the most memorable movie openings of the 1990s. One of the most interesting facts about this song is that the voice behind it belongs to the film's main actor, Antonio Banderas. Many people know Antonio Banderas as a talented Hollywood actor, but fewer people know that he also performed the vocals for this famous song. For the movie, he did not just act as a musician. He wanted performance to feel authentic. So he practiced playing guitar and worked hard to bring the character of El Mariachi to life. The song was created with the help of the famous American band Los Lobos, a group known for their incredible blend of rock, blues, and traditional Mexican music. The collaboration between Antonio Banderas and Los Lobos created something special. The song was not simply background music. It became the identity of the movie itself. The moment people hear that guitar melody, many immediately remember the image of a mysterious musician walking through the streets with his guitar case. But the journey of Desperado started many years before its release. The story begins with filmmaker Robert Rodriguez, a director who had a dream of making movies in his own unique style. In 1992, Robert Rodriguez created a low-budget Mexican film called El Mariachi. The movie was made with a budget of only around $7,000. Despite having very limited resources, Rodriguez showed incredible creativity and storytelling ability. The film became a surprise success and gained attention from audiences and the film industry. This success opened the door for a much bigger project. Hollywood noticed Robert Rodriguez's talent, and he received the opportunity to create a larger sequel. That sequel became Desperado, featuring Antonio Banderas as a new version of El Mariachi. With a bigger budget, a stronger cast, and more ambitious action scenes, Desperado brought the character of the musician with mysterious past to a global audience. One of the reasons the movie became so memorable was its unique style. Robert Rodriguez combined action, music, and Mexican culture in a way that felt different from traditional Hollywood films. Instead of creating just another action movie, he created a world where every scene had personality. The character of El Mariachi was not a typical hero. He was a musician who carried pain from his past. His guitar represented his identity, his memories, and the life he once had before tragedy changed everything. But behind the beautiful music was a painful story. El Mariachi was once a simple musician who traveled from place to place with his guitar. He lived a quiet life, following his passion for music. However, everything changed when he became connected to a dangerous criminal world. A powerful drug lord named Butcho became responsible for the tragedy that destroyed El Mariachi's peaceful life. His love was taken away, and his hand was injured, making it difficult for him to continue playing guitar the way he once did. The musician who once carried songs in his heart was now carrying anger and a desire for justice. His guitar was no longer only an instrument. It became a symbol of his transformation. He returned not as just a musician, but as a man searching for revenge. This is where the famous guitar case became one of the most recognizable symbols of the movie. Instead of carrying only a guitar, the case became part of his mysterious image. The film created a memorable idea where the guitar case contained unexpected surprises. turning an ordinary musical object into something connected with action and adventure. The image of El Mariachi walking through dangerous streets with his guitar case became one of the most famous scenes associated with the movie. The combination of music and action was something audiences had rarely experienced in this style before. Desperado proved that a movie could tell a powerful story through visuals, characters, and music together. And at the center of it all was Cancion del Mariachi, a song that introduced audiences to a world of mystery, emotion, and unforgettable characters. The success of the movie also helped change the careers of its leading actors. Antonio Banderas, who was already known in Spanish cinema, became an international Hollywood star after Desperado. The film showed audiences his ability not only as an actor, but also as a performer who could bring energy and emotion to a character. The same was true for Salma Hayek. Her role as Carolina introduced her to a much wider global audience. Her performance alongside Antonio Banderas became one of the memorable elements of the film. Together, they created a powerful on-screen connection that helped make the story even more engaging. But the true magic of Desperado came from the way everything worked together. The music created emotion, the characters created the story, and Robert Rodriguez's direction created a unique cinematic experience. The opening song was not just a song. It was the beginning of a legend. As we continue the incredible journey behind Desperado and its unforgettable opening song, Canción del Mariachi, we discover that this movie was not only about revenge and action, it was also about identity, passion, and the power of music to create a lasting legacy. Welcome back to World Music Facts, where we explore the hidden stories behind legendary songs, movies, and the moments that changed entertainment history. If you enjoy discovering amazing facts like this, don't forget to subscribe to World Music Facts, like this video, and share it with friends who love music and cinema. Your support allows us to continue bringing more fascinating stories from around the world. After the success of El Mariachi, director Robert Rodriguez had the opportunity to expand his vision with a much bigger production. But even with a larger budget and famous actors, he wanted to keep the heart of the original story alive. That heart was the character of El Mariachi. He was not just an action hero. He was a man who lost everything important to him. His journey was filled with pain, memories, and the search for justice. The character represented a person who had been chained by tragedy, but refused to give up. The guitar that he carried was a reminder of his old life. It represented the musician he once was before violence entered his world. This connection between music and emotion is one of the reasons why Canción del Mariachi became so powerful. The song perfectly matched the character's journey. The melody sounds energetic and adventurous. But behind the music, there is also a feeling of loneliness and mystery. It tells the story of a man walking through a difficult world while carrying his past with him. This emotional connection between the song and the character helped make the opening scene unforgettable. Another fascinating element of Desperado was the unique combination of Mexican culture and Hollywood action. Robert Rodriguez did not simply copy traditional action movies. He created his own style by mixing fast-paced action, dramatic storytelling, and Latin music. The streets, the music, the characters, and the atmosphere all created a world that felt different from other films of that era. The movie became famous for its stylish action scenes, but what truly made it special was its personality. Many action films focus only on explosions and fights, but Desperado added something deeper. It showed that a character's emotions and history are just as important as the action itself. The famous guitar case became a symbol of mystery throughout the film. When audiences saw El Mariachi carrying the case, they immediately knew that there was more to him than just a traveling musician. The guitar case represented the hidden side of his life. It connected his peaceful past as a musician with the dangerous path he had chosen. This creative idea became one of the most remembered images from the movie. The success of Desperado also helped introduce Latin-inspired music and storytelling to a larger international audience. The film showed that music could cross cultural boundaries. A song performed with Spanish lyrics and traditional influences could connect with people all over the world because emotions do not need translation. The passion, sadness, and energy behind the music could be understood by everyone. Antonio Banderas' performance played a major role in this connection. His portrayal of El Mariachi was not only about being a strong action character. He brought emotion and humanity to the role. The audience could feel the character's struggles, his memories, and his determination. His performance helped transform El Mariachi into an unforgettable cinematic figure. Salma Hayek's role as Carolina also added another important element to the story. Her character was not simply part of the action. She brought warmth and emotion to the dangerous world surrounding El Mariachi. The relationship between Carolina and El Mariachi gave the story a deeper emotional meaning. Together, they became one of the memorable pairs of 1990 cinema. Looking back today, Desperado remains an important film because it proved that creativity can overcome limitations. Robert Rodriguez started with a very small independent movie and turned that vision into an international success. His journey became an inspiration for many filmmakers around the world. The story of Desperado reminds us that great ideas do not always require unlimited resources. Passion, creativity, and dedication can transform a simple concept into something unforgettable. And the same lesson can be found in Canción del Mariachi. A song created with emotion and authenticity became a timeless piece of movie history. Decades later, people still remember the opening guitar melody, the image of El Mariachi walking with a guitar case, and the powerful atmosphere created by the film. That is the true power of music and cinema. A great song does not just entertain people for a few minutes. A great song becomes connected with memories, characters, and emotions. Canción del Mariachi, Bécame Mordana Movieson. It became a symbol of adventure, passion, and the unforgettable spirit of Desperado. The story of El Mariachi continues to live because it represents something universal. The journey of a person who loses something precious but finds the strength to continue moving forward. This is why Desperado and its legendary opening song remain special even after many years. The combination of Antonio Banderas' performance, Los Lobos' music, Robert Rodriguez's vision, and the unforgettable world of the movie created a masterpiece that continues to inspire audiences around the globe. Thank you for watching World Music Facts. If you enjoyed this journey into the story behind Canción del Mariachi and Desperado, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Your support motivates us to bring more amazing stories, hidden facts, and legendary moments from the world of music and cinema. Stay connected with World Music Facts for more incredible stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.